Now that you've created an inventory list, the next step would be to take an inventory. But there is a golden rule. Before you do an inventory, you must go to inventory lists, open the list that you're going to be using and going to be counting from, and make sure that none of the items you want to count are on the left-hand side. If you've had items added through downloads from Enterprise with new recipes, new menu items, or new catering items, they will not be on the right-hand side until you move them over. So we're in food and we go, oops, we're supposed to count bar supplies. So I need to move my bar supplies over into my inventory list. Now my inventory list is complete. I can click Save and I'm ready to go, including bar supplies. So you must make sure your inventory list is complete prior to counting inventory. So now that I know my inventory lists are complete, I'm going to click Inventory and I'm going to click New. Now, if I was doing a mid-month inventory where I was just counting my top 10 or my daily beer bottles or anything that's out of the usual inventory cycle, I can click Inventory List and I can choose my daily beer count. I click Finish and now I have my daily beer count sheet. In this case though, we're going to look at doing an ending inventory. So we're going to click Inventory, and we're going to go New, and we're going to choose our date. And our date would be the last day of the period, not necessarily the day you're counting. So in this case, we're going to choose the second because I just used the first. I'm going to click on Multiple Count Sheets Required. Check the box if you're going to do food and liquor separately. Click Inventory Lists, click Next, and then you will see I want to do my food and my liquor. I'm not counting and I'm counting supplies. I'm not counting my top 10 and I'm not doing my daily beer count. I click Finish. And my 3 sheets are ready to go, and I'm going to do food first. So I click on food, I then click on count sheets, I print my count sheets. Once they're printed, I can go around and count. When I'm finished counting, I enter my numbers in, and then I can save at any time, I can leave, I can come back in and continue entering numbers. You do not have to leave the window open until you're finished. Once I am finished and all my numbers are in, I'm satisfied my counts are in, I click Summarize. Now, these 4 questions are invoices entered to date. All your invoices should be in, but if you want to get this summarized and they're not all in, you can enter your invoices after the fact because they're date stamped. Our sales mix entered to date, that is an automatic that is done in the background, so they should be. Our daily sales, that again is automatic, done in the background. And waste. Again, if you have waste that you don't have the sheets yet, you can click Yes, and as long as you enter your waste on the right date, it will go into the right date in the program. OK, and it's summarizing the counts. I then click Save. Do I wish to continue? Yes. And it now has summarized my inventory for food. I close that, and I'm ready to do. So now I can do my liquor. I click on Inventory, and you can see here, count sheets finalized. 1 of 3 count sheets has been finalized. So I'm going to go Open, and I'm going to choose my liquor now. And I'm going to enter my liquor, and I'm going to summarize my liquor. Yes, 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 yes. And I can save my liquor. And now my liquor is summarized. I'll click on Inventory again, and 2 of 3 count sheets are finalized. Now I have to do my last one, which is my supplies. So I click OK. I put in my supplies. I click Save. At any time I can leave and come back. I click Summarize. I go Yes, 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 yes. OK. Now, because this is my last inventory count sheet that I have to do, after I click Save, and it's going to finalize it, it's going to ask me, would you like to summarize your count sheets and finalize your inventories for this period? Which means that all 3 different inventory lists have been finished, and I can go Yes, and it will finalize my inventory counts for the period. Once that's done, you close that, and your inventory is summarized and finalized for the period, and you can now look at